Welcome back. I'm Tae-Gyun, and we start off with the top stories. Seoul City is on alert as more than 70% of COVID-19 cases are occurring in the Seoul metropolitan area. The government warns that if the spread does not stop, the daily number of cases could soar to 1,200.
Nearly 70% of all coronavirus cases in Korea are occurring in the greater Seoul area. With 22 new cases confirmed in relation to a church in Gangseok district, the total case count in that cluster now stands at 162.
주 4일씩 7주간 부흥회를 진행하여 밀폐된 공간에서 장시간 활동으로 비말 발생 가능성이 높은 것으로 파악되어 추가 조사 중입니다.
So far, 280 cases have been confirmed in relation to a restaurant in Chongno-gu district. Quarantine authorities say the median daily case count of the past week stood at 662. That's 174.3 cases more than the week prior. About 43% of the infected contracted the virus after coming into contact with those who had been infected earlier. Cluster outbreaks account for 20.7%, while about 8% of infections occurred at hospitals and nursing facilities. In more than 22% of the total cases, the exact source of infections has yet to be determined. The daily average of COVID-19 patients who are 60 and older recorded 32% over the past week, which is a sharp increase from the 22.9% recorded a week ago. The number of deaths and ICU patients are also climbing. Quarantine authorities say the virus reproduction rate recorded 1.28 on December 14th, and that the daily number of cases is expected to spike to 950 to 1,200. However, there is still room for averting the worst by social distancing and following safety rules.
1차와 2차 유행과는 다른 양상이고 코로나 유행이 발생한 이래 최고의 위기 상황이라고 판단하고 있습니다.
The government says calls for raising restrictions to level 3 must be weighed with extra caution. The government added if the measure is deemed necessary, it will boldly implement it, but level 3 still remains as the last resort. The strictest social distancing measure will only be enforced when its effectiveness leaves no doubt and when there is a public consensus.